somebody somewhere sat down and said, let's keep lying to them and keep saying it over and over and they'll believe it. And we did. And some people still do.
Tonight, our show is on the role of GE in producing nuclear weapons. In a few minutes, we're going to watch the entire documentary. But right now, I'd like to introduce our guests who are with us for tonight's show.
We declared a boycott of General Electric with the goal of getting GE out of the nuclear weapons business and to get it to stop using its influence on the government to build more and more weapons that we don't need, and to change its resources to making peacetime products instead.
In fact, released Deadly Deception on June 12th, which was actually the 5th anniversary of the GE boycott. And it's really an escalation of this campaign. We've had a lot of success with the GE boycott, which you'll see in the tape, and we'll talk about a little bit later. But this is really focused in on a new area for us, really working to expose the truth behind GE's image, because as you probably know, General Electric is a very high-profile company. They bring good things to life, yet so for 45 years, right, they've been producing these nuclear weapons and destroying the environment with the waste from the nuclear weapons, and worse than that, really killing a lot of people right now. And that's what we're working to do with this, is go into more detail about it and expose the truth behind it as another means of putting a lot of pressure on this company to get out of the nuclear weapons business and really do what they say they do, which is bring good things to life.
Sunday Today is brought to you in part by GE. From plastics to financial services, we bring good things to life.
According to the business press, General Electric is the most powerful company in the United States, and GE is rapidly expanding its control of markets worldwide. GE owns NBC, Hotpoint, and RCA, and in its annual report, boasts of its leadership role in each of the products it manufactures. But the one product line it never mentions is nuclear weapons, where GE has also been an industry leader. Continuing in the role it carved out at Hanford, today GE makes critical components for more nuclear weapons systems than any other company. And the trail of radioactive and toxic waste GE is leaving behind at research and production sites across the U.S. also continues to grow and grow. GE builds the neutron trigger for every U.S. hydrogen bomb, is a prime contractor for Star Wars and the new radioactive space reactor, the SP-100, a moving force behind the deadly Trident submarine and missile, the B-1 and B-2 bombers, the MX, Minuteman, and cruise missiles, the F-111, and the list goes on and on.
We have about 30,000 nuclear weapons, far more than enough to defend ourselves. But industry exerts a lot of influence on whether or not we buy weapons. And General Electric is one of our foremost defense contractors. The American public ought to become aware of the fact that it is these companies, like General Electric, that push the Congress into building more weapons than we need.
Progress in the defense of our nation. And at General Electric, progress is our most important product.
Until next week, then, good night for General Electric.